Coming up next, a UFC lightweight division bout. So you know what this fighter can do offensively, but defensively, I'll be surprised if he gets put on his back tonight. The takedown defense really jumps off the film. Great balance, a solid base, as quick a sprawl as anybody in this division. And a lot of fighters offensively waste a lot of energy trying to bring this fighter down. May want to try to beat him on the feet, because if you're going to employ the takedown, more often than not, this guy will sprawl and stuff your shot.
This guy has world-class takedown defense. He is incredibly difficult to take down, and once you do get him down, he gets back to his feet very swiftly.
Oh, is he ever raging, ladies and gentlemen. Raging Al Iaquinta repping Team Serra-Longo there in New York. Outstanding combinations. This is a pressure fighter, a very active guy, but came into mixed martial arts as a wrestler. So a lot of amateur experience, not just in wrestling, but in Thai boxing as well. Al Iaquinta, fundamental, technical, fluid fighter who is happy to be in there competing, doing what he loves here tonight.
This guy's one of the toughest guys we've ever seen compete in the octagon. His ability to overcome adversity, to absorb punishment, and then come back to deliver his own is a really amazing thing to watch.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters, with the same height and a similar reach. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Alexander the Great Hernandez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 13 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds, fighting out of Walcott, New York, raging Al Iaquinta! And when the action begins, the referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here. And here we go. All right, here's the fundamentally sound, raging Al Iaquinta. Good to see Al back inside the octagon. The injuries now behind him, taking his shots at the elite once again at 155 pounds. Well, he's got his...
Oh, he tagged him. He tagged him with the right hand.
All right, first round is underway, and no surprise that his opponent's guard is high. He has done his homework. He has watched film. You know about these powerful overhand punches, a big part of his game plan every time out. We'll see if he can get it going here early in this one. How about that shin? Nice kick there by Iaquinta. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it.
There's a body shot. There's a solid body shot.
Well, he left his body wide open there for that hook shot, Joe, and he paid for it. He is leaning in. I know he's got the guard high, but that means the body is exposed, and the opposition took full advantage there. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Found the target with that left hand, Joe. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Nice hammer fist.
Sweet reversal. And he turned it around into full guard.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
And he gets the clinch.
One underhook. Raging Al gets double underhooks here in the clinch. Normally now he'll try to change levels and go for a takedown. That knee might have landed there.
Oh, he hit him with a big knee.
And there comes the separation now. Nicely done to the body for Raging Al. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. 60 seconds now to go in the fight. And there's the double leg takedown, Joe. That's his best shot by far. Iaquinta gets caught with that punch. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. 15 seconds.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, take a seat. You really rocked him that round. He does not want to be in this fight anymore. I need you to go out there and finish it. He doesn't want to be...
Here's a big leg kick. Here we see a beautifully timed kick, connects flush. Here's a powerful head kick that lands. Big round.
Ariane Celeste on hand.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Now, starting off this round, you've got to think that the barrage that he endured in that last round is still affecting him. He's going to want to start this round off and move and avoid taking any damage.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Just out of the range with that right hand. Nice kick to the midsection. Well, his opponent's got the read now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change up his striking pattern and the tempo, or he's going to continue to be vulnerable to that count. Head off the center line, slips the punch.
Hit him with the Superman punch. That one hurt. Really missed with that right hand.
Looks like he's in on a double leg takedown, Joe. Unable to finish it.
Nice punch.
Hand speed, man. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Oh, that's a good stuff on that takedown attempt. You're going to need a better shot than that. All right, so he just decides to get up here, Joe.
And they work from the clinch again. And he pummels out of it.
Battling for hooks. Under 2 minutes now to go. And there's a foot stop. Oh, huge elbow.
This could be it. Oh, beautiful hook.
Oh, he might be out. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
He's going to try to take the back, I think. Big shot from the bottom. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Postures up.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Iaquinta. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. And the horn sounds on round 2.
Let's see some of the action here. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike.
Sit down. Slow that breath. Right. Relax and listen. That.
Brittany Palmer doing fine work as usual.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs. Oh! He's got him hurt here.
Misses a huge hook to the head. Nice takedown. He's posturing up here. Tries to pass, but cannot.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom.
Moving into half guard.
That hammer fist attempt is blocked. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Iaquinta. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. And he eats a right hand there. How about that shin? Well, he has landed some good shots tonight, Joe, but as yet he has been unable to string together any solid combinations, and that has served to keep his opponent.
Oh! Vicious shot to the body.
He's got him hurt here.
There's a nice inside leg kick. Pummels out of double underhooks. Excellent job there, stuffing that, and that's big.
And now he's got that time.
Oh, he nailed him!
A big right hand!
He's got to be careful there. Don't rush in.
Iaquinta gets the over-under now.
Good hooks to the body there.
Oh, he pummels there. Now he's got double underhooks.
Oh, very nice.
Again, they clinch. So clock starting to become a factor here. Working the inside of that lead leg.
He's down!
That Iaquinta shot.
He threw an incredibly large volume of strikes, but this last one was the big one that landed for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is calling a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout.
All right, so the no-nonsense Iaquinta getting it done here in a big spot tonight. You know he's a good realtor, but he is an even better fighter, as evidenced by this outing here tonight. You can argue this was his best and cleanest performance in his UFC career. All right, coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between the Pitbull, Andrei Arlovski, and Todd Duffy. Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He does not mind standing or going to the ground, and this diversity makes him very unpredictable.
So he was a UFC champion back in 2005 and 2006. Here is the Pitbull, Andrei Arlovski. More than half of his 40-plus fights have come in the UFC, where he first debuted at UFC 28 in the year 2000. Here's Andrei Arlovski, Joe, making that walk yet again tonight.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, and they both possess a similar height and reach. Here for the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 9 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 260 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Todd Duffy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A kickboxer, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 18 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Andrei Pitbull Arlovski. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, good to have you with us as we get underway here at the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec. Slips the punch nicely there. The Pitbull gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
They are trading huge punches here.
Arlovski gets caught with that punch.
He's really doing a good job of controlling distance and getting off these shots.
Hook to the body, blocked by the Pitbull.
He lands an excellent combination.
Oh, beautiful kick to the body there, and he just left himself wide open for that strike. Very vulnerable by leaning in, keeping the guard high to allow for an opening down low. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Duffy gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
He's hurt bad.
Arlovski's in trouble!
Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? That's a big hook.
Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination.
Oh! Oh, he tagged him! Oh, that one hurt him. Beautiful body shot there, too. He's hurt again! Hard hook.
Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that. Again, engaging in the clinch here, Joe. Arlovski's worked in that underhook now. Double underhooks now, Joe. Under 2 minutes to go. Double underhooks in the clinch here, Joe. Over underhooks here. Oh, he lands a hook. Battle for position here.
Hard hook. And there's another one.
Oh, he got caught again by another hook there. He's been connected with a few so far here in this round. Not sure how many more he can take.
Yep.
Less than a minute to go in the round. Joey missed with that straight right attempt. How about that shin?
Nice inside leg kick.
Huge right hand!
He's definitely hurt.
Oh! So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Blocks the shot. What a fight so far!
Let's take a look here. And here's a big strike to the head that stuns. And here's another devastating shot to the head that really does damage. And here's another shot to the head that really stuns. You can see the exchange in that round. Incredible action by both fighters.
Ariane Celeste is with us.
You ready? You ready?
Round 2 is underway.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys got rocked. If they continue at that... Whoa! He's definitely rocked. Body kick, look at that. Big straight punch.
Duffy's attempt there is blocked by the opponent.
Tax him. Oh, he hurt him. Bad. Bad. Hard straight punch.
Just misses with the straight right. And now starting to snap off that jab. Duffy gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up, Joe. Oh, man, defensively leaving a lot to be desired there. He moved right into that hook. His head was wide open and there for the taking. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here moving forward. And he lands a big left hand there. Oh!
This could be it right here.
High-level MMA defense there, able to avoid the punch. Nice job by Duffy. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Nice punch by Arlovski. Arlovski just out of range with that right hand. Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward, combinations. Throw your punches in bunches and really try to force the issue and get your opponent out of it. Well, everything works off of the jab. The hook has been his best weapon tonight. Watch for him to set it up again here. Ooh, blocks the shot. Trademark inside leg kick there by Duffy.
Both men landing in that exchange.
Nice jab there. Oh!
He is clearly in big, big trouble here.
He might be out.
He's in big, big trouble. with a haymaker.
Oh, unbelievable. That'll do it!
Beautiful KO just as the round was ending.
Wow, so just when his opponent maybe was trying to turn the page to the next round, he gets caught with that huge shot, goes down, and the referee wisely jumps in to stop the fight. So that'll do it. Beautiful technique there on the fight-ending blow, and maybe he caught his opponent off guard a little bit, Joe.
Caught him right there, had him in all sorts of trouble. Check it out here. Crank right on the jaw.
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Andre the Pitbull Arlovski.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside the octagon. It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Juliana Pena and Alpha Cat Zingano. All right, so we get another look tonight at the former UFC Women's Bantamweight title challenger, Alpha Cat Zingano. You may recall she set herself up for that title fight with a devastating TKO come-from-behind win against the current champion, Amanda Nunes. That was back in 2014. When Cat Zingano's healthy, she is one of the best strawweights in the world. Unfortunately for Cat, that's been a big part of the challenge, being healthy enough to make the walk.
Cat Zingano has determination, heart, will, and some devastating knees and elbows to go along with it. Her striking is amongst the best in the world at 135 pounds.
Well, in a few short years on the UFC roster, she has produced quite the highlight reel. The first woman to win the Ultimate Fighter back in 2013. Here is the mean, nasty Venezuelan vixen and bantamweight contender, Juliana Pena. She's relocated from Washington to the Midwest. We'll see if the results are there for Juliana Pena in another big spot tonight.
This girl has outstanding hand speed, lightning fast punches that come from all angles, and she gets out of the way before you can hit her back. She's one of the most difficult fighters to face in this division.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. Pena is 28, Zingano is 35. The rest of the numbers are effectively identical. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, Alpha Cat Zingano! And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 9 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Spokane, Washington, Juliana, the Venezuelan Vixen Pena! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
So Mario Yamasaki, your third man in the octagon here tonight.
You ready?
First round underway. All right, so here is Alpha Cat Zingano, early round 1. You know when she got aggressive against Ronda Rousey back at UFC 184. Early on, she paid for it. But this is a fast starter, strong closer as well. We'll see if Zingano can get off to a good start tonight. She missed with that jab. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
That one hurt.
Going for the single leg now. First takedown attempt is there. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Trying to pass here. A little bit uneventful. And now she transitions to north-south. She's definitely looking for a choke. She's got that choke locked in tight. She's still working this choke. She might have to tap. This choke continues to get tighter. That's it.
And there it is.
Set it up, close it off, got the choke for the tap.
Yeah, Joe, hard to find any fault with her execution there down the stretch. She set up the choke perfectly, clearly had it sunk in deep, and her opponent got to the point where she was going to go to sleep if she didn't tap out. So the tap comes, and no bigger win than the one she just turned in here tonight.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
Well, she couldn't have drawn it up any better than that as she gets the win by submission tonight. Big win and an even bigger statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 21 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Juliana, the Venezuelan Vixen Pena!
So congratulations to bantamweight contender Juliana Pena, who continues to show great improvements since moving her camp from the Pacific Northwest to the Midwest. And you're just not going to out-mean or out-nasty Juliana Pena. She gets one of the biggest wins of her UFC career in a big spot here tonight. All right, coming up next, a most anticipated lightweight showdown between Joe Duffy and Chad Laprise. Well, you know, this fighter, as he makes the walk tonight, is going to be looking to lean on the speed and the footwork in this particular matchup. Got to keep the hands high, right? You got to stick and move and get the head off the center line, given the power that's coming back. But I'm just not sure that the opponent can match the quickness. Exceptionally fast on the feet, very good at using angles to set up his offensive attacks, and very sound defensively as well. So has the reach advantage, figures to be able to use it here tonight. This is one slick striker with which to contend.
This guy has devastating one-punch knockout power, amongst the very best in the world at delivering a single blow to end the fight.
All right, good to see this young man make the walk here tonight. No doubt what his strategy will be. He wants to rough his opponent up, gain the clinch, and employ that outstanding dirty boxing style of his. Brutal style to defend as well. Just makes for an exhausting night at the office. When you're against a guy like this with plus dirty boxing, it can be an absolute nightmare. You got to think his opponent is going to be looking to avoid the clinch and avoid the fence at all costs against this type of challenger tonight.
This fighter has an iron jaw. I have seen him take shots on the chin and not be affected. Shots that would knock a lesser man completely unconscious.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, and they both possess the same height and a similar reach. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Chad, the disciple Laprise. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Donegal, Ireland, Irish Joe Duffy. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, it's one of the loudest venues in all of mixed martial arts as we get underway here at the Bell Center in Montreal.
Nice hook.
Oh, straight right. Oh, big left hook there. Straight right hand, no good.
Slightly deflected. Nice. The kick gets through.
Neither guy really finding their range with much consistency here early.
That one hurt.
And he connects with the punch there.
And he's looking for that left.
Oh, nice jab by Laprise.
Tagged him.
Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You've got to get that head off the center line. 1-2 punch by Chad Laprise.
Look at that, right to the temple.
He's got him hurt here.
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses. Missed the mark.
Oh, beautiful head movement. Slips there. How about that shin?
Whoa! He's hurt.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
Big shots! Oh, solid jab.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Good defense there. Oh, he hurt him with that one. He's in big, big trouble here. Oh!
Oh, nice jab there by Chad Laprise.
He hurt him with that hook.
Seconds now to go in the opening round. 20 seconds to go.
Oh!
Wow! What an end to round one. Oh, saved by the bell. The round is over. He got stunned by a massive shot just before the end of the round. So now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight.
Here's a devastating kick that does some serious damage. Let's take a look at it from a different angle.
Thank you very much, Carly Baker.
Ready, fight. Ready.
Round two underway.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys hurt on multiple occasions. If they continue it this way in this round, someone's going to get knocked out.
And he
He tapped him with the left. He's hurt here.
Man has his chin been tested early.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short. Oh! What a leg kick.
See the total strikes. Well, the offense has been there. He has landed some good shots, but not really stringing them together and putting combinations on his opponent. He's got to mix up his strikes, change his tempo a little bit, and try to get his opponent out of there by landing more than just one strike at a time. Well, he's always on the...
Oh, he's rocked. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Under 3 minutes to go, round two.
Caught him with a punch. He's putting his hands down on the thighs. He's looking to pass. Lands a good shot from the bottom.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Chad Laprise. Constantly a moving target. Straight right, he misses.
Oh, he's down.
He's got him hurt here.
Oh, he's hurt badly. He's down. That's a big punch from the clinch.
Big body shot.
Body.
Oh! Both guys landing big shots. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He's trying to hang on. Oh, very nice. Beautiful body shot there, too. Oh, he tagged him. Oh, my goodness. Whoa, head kick.
Oh, perfect head kick there. whiffs on the straight right hand. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Stop.
And here a big shot lands and a knockdown. And here another big shot lands and another knockdown. And here another clean shot lands and another knockdown. What an action-packed round. It looked like it almost ended on multiple occasions.
The rest can take care of itself. You're ready, baby. I know you are.
Thank you very much. Ariane Celeste is here.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, here we go. Third and final round.
Now, starting off this round, he might still be hurt. He's going to want to look to be defensive and move and avoid getting hit and try to recover.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
And he's got a nice snap to that leg kick. Very nice.
Oh, blocks that kick to the body, Joe. Kick to the body by Duffy. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. How about that shin? Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Laprise's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. So clock. Unbelievable.
Nice leg kick.
Oh!
He is clearly in big, big trouble.
Oh! Oh! Shoots his hand! Wow! That's it.
Tremendous hook, landed flush for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight.
Let's take a look at it one more time. Here's the knockdown, vicious strike. Check out this angle here. Ba-boom!
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Gaines called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Irish Joe Duffy.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight. All right, coming up next, a welterweight tilt between Matt, the Immortal Brown, and Jake Ellenberger. As well-rounded and experienced as any welterweight on the roster, here is the perennial contender, Jake Ellenberger out of Omaha, Nebraska, now training out of the heralded Kings MMA camp in Lake Forest, California. This guy has some serious pop in both hands, Joe. Nice kicking game as well, now working under Rafael Cordero. The chin has been cracked at times, largely it's held up. We'll see what Ellenberger can do. No surprise, Joe, he's taking on another elite welterweight here tonight.
Jake Ellenberger may have some of the most devastating striking in the UFC's welterweight division. He's a great athlete, a great wrestler, and when he puts the mitts on you, you've got some real problems.
Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, by way of Columbus, Ohio, here is the welterweight division staple, Matt, the Immortal Brown. And you want to talk about a fighter's fighter. This guy might just have the biggest heart on this UFC roster. I hearken back to the fight against Eric Silva in Cincinnati, seemingly left for dead after a body shot, and yet Brown goes on to stop Eric Silva in round 3. This is a man you need to knock unconscious to get out of there. Matt, the Immortal Brown, back for more tonight.
This guy is taking shots to the jaw that would put many fighters unconscious and pressed forward as if nothing happened. His chin is legendary.
Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Brown is 5 years the elder. He is 3 inches taller. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 31 wins, 15 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Lake Forest, California, USA, Jake the Juggernaut Ellenberger! Now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 23 wins, 16 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, Matt, the Immortal Brown! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go. All right, round 1 is underway, and I gotta think when you're fighting a guy like Matt Brown, you have to be mindful of not getting overly aggressive too early. This is a guy who has proven very difficult to put away, and you gotta save something in the register for that latter rounds. You know Brown's gonna keep on coming. Beautiful straight punch there by Brown. Joe, your thoughts on what we'll see in this matchup tonight?
Matt Brown is a vicious striker, very diverse arsenal of techniques, but particularly known for his elbow strikes. Look forward to this fight. It could play a big factor.
Back and forth we go here.
That one hurt.
Well, Joe, I know he respects the power coming back, but it looked like he moved right into that kick to the body, and his opponent landed it flush. So let's see if he changes up his footwork a little bit and tries to avoid further damage to the midsection moving forward.
Good knee to the body there by Matt. Didn't quite connect. Gets away from the clinch.
And a nice jab. Brown gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds.
He got tagged there. Look at that, he's timing that jab.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
He's in big trouble. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Brown gets double underhooks, not good for the opposition here. Muay Thai plum now, Joe.
He lands a knee here. He moves to the Muay Thai clinch.
Oh, big knee!
Oh!
Yeah, Ellenberger's in trouble. Oh, he might be out. Oh!
Big straight punch.
And now he lands a combination. "30 seconds now to go in the opening round."
Beautiful hook. Nice inside leg kick.
Lunges forward with a left there.
These guys are swinging.
Ellenberger's lower jaw now, Joe, starting to show some signs of swelling. Second round, straight ahead.
You're looking great. You're winning this fight everywhere. This round, I want you to go out there and I want you to take him down and put him on his back. Control the fight on the ground.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Incredible striking on display in that round.
Carly Baker in the building tonight. Thank you very much.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
All right, round two.
Starting off this round, you gotta think he's probably still hurt from that last round. He's gonna want to move and avoid taking damage early.
Oh, well placed with the uppercut there. Well, Joey seems to have his opponent's timing. Oh, huge right hand!
He's in big, big trouble here. Hard straight punch.
We show you the total strikes. Well, Joe, you got to fault the strategy here. I'm not saying he bet on the opponent, but he's moving right into that straight punch and right into his opponent's striking range. He would be wise to get his head off of the center line and stop leaning in. How about that chin? Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. That one appeared to stun him.
Oh, he wobbled him. He's stumbling.
Ellenberger trying to get into striking range here. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Nice slip to avoid the left. Oh, hook to the head by Ellenberger.
Tying him up here in the clinch. Elbow lands. He is in trouble. He's stunned. That hurt him. Powerful right hand.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Huge block there.
That one hurt.
Ellenberger gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Try to establish that jab. Brown gets caught with that punch.
Great exchanges.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. 30 seconds to go in round two.
He's got to be careful here. He's in trouble. 10 seconds to go here. Let's see what happens.
What a round.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Some real clean striking on display in that round.
Frustrated trying to force these leg kicks. Slow it down a little bit, just like you practiced in the gym.
Brittany Palmer is in the building.
Final round, you ready?
Third round underway. Ellenberger's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. All right, so another strike to the body there. And, Joe, we've seen in the later stages of this fight, not only an uptick in the aggression, but also in the body work. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. We show you the total strikes.
Oh! He's in a lot of trouble.
Oh!
Big knee! Brutal knee to the body.
Oh, he lands a huge kick to the body, Joe.
Big body shot. Body.
Oh, straight right.
Good body shot.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch.
Struggling to get to clinch.
Well, Ellenberger's got the tie clinch now. And they separate. 2 minutes and counting to go in this fight. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Oh, big
huge right hand!
He's rocked.
Oh, big left. Block that kick to the body.
Missed that shot.
Nice kick landed there by Ellenberger.
Oh, we heard him again. He is in trouble.
.45 seconds remain in the round. Watch the shot here, Joe.
Tries a big hook to the head, but misses.
Brown gets caught with that punch. Inside leg kick is there.
Oh, tagged him.
They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, so to the surprise of many viewers at home, I would think this fight survives to hear the final horn. Amazing action throughout on both sides. Both fighters got knocked down at least once in the fight. A tough fight to call. We are glad we are commentators and not judges once again. Let's see how they saw it.
Round 3. The legs buckle, and he's down.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Jake the Juggernaut Ellenberger.
All right, so there he is, all smiles after this one as he gets his hand raised by way of decision. Nice embrace there with his coaches and his teammates. He wanted this one in the worst way. Didn't even care that he didn't get the finish here tonight. He prioritized getting his hand raised by any means necessary. Certainly mission accomplished on that front. Doubles his money along the way and certainly has set himself up now for a big fight moving forward. And straight ahead, we'll get to a featherweight matchup between Myles Jury and Clay Guida. So here he is, the Carpenter, Clay Guida. He has fought everybody on this UFC roster. He's been on the roster more than 10 years. Perhaps his biggest win came against former lightweight champion Anthony Showtime Pettis back in 2011. Not a lot of people expected him to win that night. Guida's been counted out at times in his career, has had his hand raised more often than not. 9-time UFC performance bonus winner, and really one of the more likable guys on this roster. We'll see what Clay Guida has in store for the opposition tonight.
Clay Guida has great footwork, ridiculous cardio, an iron jaw, determination and will, as well as an underrated wrestling and submission game.
All right, so here's the Jury Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, the black belt Myles Jury. This is a man who can do it all. Came off that lone live season of The Ultimate Fighter. Now, he started his MMA career 15-0, dealt with a little adversity there against the likes of Donald Cerrone and Charles Oliveira, but after a layoff of more than a year, came back guns blazing to finish Mike De La Torre back in round 1 and put himself firmly on the map of featherweight contenders.
This guy has devastating takedowns. The ability to get his opponent to the mat time and time again has proven to be one of the most effective tools in his arsenal.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight. More than 5 years apart. Some differences in height and reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 34 wins, 15 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Clay the Carpenter Guida! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 17 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of San Diego, California, Myles Jury! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here. And we are underway. All right, so a lot of first-round stoppage wins for Myles Jury as he gets ready to go here in round 1. Most recently at UFC 210. Took him just 3.5 minutes to get Mike De La Torre out of there. Myles Jury can go a hard 15, but more often than not, the finishes for Jury have come early, and they have come in round 1. Oh, nice punch there by Jury. All right, so here we go with round 1, and you gotta be mindful of those overhand punches if you're his opponent. You know it's a big part of his game plan every time out. It's his go-to punch. We'll see if he can find a home for it here tonight.
Clean punch.
And there's that inside leg kick, Joe. They're certainly getting after it early. Oh, nice job by him there to slip that off him. He blocks the punch. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Jury.
Tagged him.
Guida gets caught by the inside leg. Slips the left hand. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Nice left kick to the body.
3 minutes have elapsed here in round one.
Huge uppercut misses.
Oh, good lead right by Guida. Effective strike there by Jury. Not there. Jury gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Oh, and see, there it is. You know the overhand's coming, as we suggested, but you still can't stop it. Landed it beautifully there, and a nice setup to boot. That punch will work right through the glove.
Could be it.
Getting tighter. There's the tap.
The round was about to end. Sunk into submission and got the victory.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You could tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight.
There we see it again. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 19 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team and one that they have richly deserved. Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision. All right, so here he is, Corey Overtime Anderson. He has been an outstanding takedown artist in the UFC, and that really speaks to his wrestling background, Joe Rogan. Graduate of the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, two-time collegiate wrestling All-American. He's had a lot of seminal moments in the UFC, but really believes his best days are yet to come. Corey Overtime Anderson finds himself in another massive spot tonight.
This guy has some of the best guard passing in all of mixed martial arts. His technique and the speed of his execution is outstanding.
right, talented fighter making the walk here tonight. I will be surprised, Joe, if we see him put on his back at any point tonight. Incredible takedown defense, great balance, very solid base, an outstanding sprawl that's very quick and athletic. And for a lot of fighters, they waste a lot of energy trying to bring this man down. Got to think the smart approach will be to see if you can get the shot early, but if it doesn't materialize, go to plan B. This guy's takedown defense north of 90%. Some of the best takedown artists in the world have failed to take him down.
This guy has some of the best takedown defense we've ever seen inside the octagon. His timing and his utilization of underhooks and sprawl are world class.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. So at least on paper, even matchup here. A lot of similarities across the board, evenly matched when it comes to the numbers. We send it inside the octagon. We find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 12 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Corey Costa. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 204 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, prime time. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
So Dan Murgliata shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
We are underway. All right, ready to go for round 1, and you're really not going to out-cardio Corey. Punches blocked. Just missed with that right hand. How about that shin? And just misses with that big right hand.
And he lands a very nice combination. Wow!
Oh, he slams him down with authority.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Oh, pretty good work here from the bottom, Joe, as he tags him with that punch.
Big elbow lands on the ground.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
He postures into place. And now it moves into full guard. Big punch from the bottom. He's doing a great job of utilizing the ground and pound here. Really getting off some excellent shots. Nice combination of strikes from the full guard. Good punch. Half guard is still an excellent position for the top man to do some ground and pound.
Under 2 minutes in the first round.
Inside control once again. Working from the mounted crucifix.
Elbow lands for him.
He's now working from side control again. Nice shot to the head.
Effective punch there by Anderson.
Huge elbow to the head.
Oh! Oh, effective strike there by Anderson.
Oh!
And that's going to do it.
Goodness. Oh, my goodness. Big ground and pound KO.
Yeah, Joe, safe to say he wasn't stalling or looking for a referee stand-up. He was looking to pound his opponent's head through the canvas, and he nearly did so with some of those hammer fists, man. He wasn't trying to score. He was trying to put an exclamation point on a most dominant performance here tonight, and he certainly did that as he ends the fight by knockout.
Let's see it one more time.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 22 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Corey Costa.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight. All right, coming up next, we get to this middleweight bout between Kelvin Gastelum and Paulo Costa. All right, here's the Brazilian banger, Paulo Costa. It has happened very quickly for this Brazilian contender. He has asked for big fights. He has gotten those big fights, and he has emerged with the win every step of the way. Sometimes fighters with this much hype can fall victim to it. That has not been the case for the artist formerly known as Borrachinha, Paulo Costa.
This fighter has outstanding footwork. He is amongst the best in the world at changing angles and always being in a position where he can land against his opponent, but he's out of range of his opponent's counterattacks.
Well, Kelvin Gastelum has been a dominant force nearly every step of the way thus far in the UFC, and really, Joe, a guy who's got all the skills you would like to see in a future UFC champion. He's got striking, takedowns, takedown defense, opportunistic with his submission game, and of course, all the heart and toughness you could ever want to go with it. Kelvin Gastelum under the bright lights again tonight, Joe.
Kelvin Gastelum combines heart, will, determination, cardio, and outstanding wrestling, and all of those made for a successful combination when he won the UFC's Ultimate Fighter.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Both fighters are 26, with some differences in height and a similar reach. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Paulo, the Eraser. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner, This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Yuma, Arizona, USA, Kelvin Gastelum.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
And at long last, we are underway here at the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. All right, so the southpaw Kelvin Gastelum here, early round 1, likely to take the center of the octagon. You know this is a pressure fighter, sets a furious pace right out of the chute. Joe, how does he approach this particular challenge tonight?
One thing to keep an eye out for in this fight are the takedowns of Kelvin Gastelum. He will often mix them in with his striking to stay unpredictable.
Just misses with the straight right.
There's that jab.
Lands an outside leg kick of his own.
Very nice.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Well, I know he's confident in his chin, Joe, but he left his head wide open for that returning hook there. He would be wise to start moving his feet, get on the tips of his toes, and figure out a way to get that head off the center line and out of harm's way.
Kelvin cracked him there.
Oh! And now Gastelum's in trouble.
Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush. Slips the punch. How about that chin? Costa gets caught with that punch. He's got to figure out a way to get that guard higher, Joe. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Gastelum gets absolutely torched by that uppercut. That one figures to leave a mark. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Nice punch there by Gastelum. Hammer fists blocked.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
Effective punch there by Costa.
The way he passes the guard is just a thing of beauty. Trying to pass there, but he gets stopped. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
1 minute to go here in the opening round. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's now working from side control again. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Great takedown defense right there. Very nicely done. Trying to get a single.
Orthodox for much of the fight. He's going southpaw here, Joe. 5 minutes in the books.
Let's take a look at some of the action here. And that's what started everything off. That beautiful jab. And here's another punch that sneaks through. And here's another perfectly placed punch.
Você acabou com a raça dele, é bonito de ver. Ele já entregou os pontos. Tá só esperando você tirar ele da luta. Então é hora de você lá, enfim.
Good to have Brazil's Jenny Andrade in the building here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Look for him to go on the attack early in this round to try to pick up where he left off in the last round. His opponent was dazed and in big trouble when that round ended.
Oh, a Nice inside leg kick landed there by Gastelum.
Oh! He got hurt bad. Body kick, look at that. Big shots!
Oh, Superman punch, not always. Oh! The left hook hits home. Level change there, goes for the takedown.
And he lands a hammer fist.
Oh, now going to the elbow. Nicely done there by Gastelum. Connects there with the punch.
He moves into half guard.
Under 3 to go, round 2.
Nice. In the side control. Now he's working from north-south.
Looks like he's trying to set up some sort of choke here, Joe.
From the north-south position to get the choke, what he wants to do is get his arm under the back of the neck. Once he's got the arm under the back of the neck, locking it in place, he needs to get his left hand and his right hand together. So he has to move the other arm out of the way, clasp the two hands. Oh my God! He got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, so the work in the gym pays off here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Gorgeous setup on the choke, and I think even better execution down the stretch. Clearly it was sunk in deep. His opponent had no choice but to tap or take a nap. In this case, he chose to tap out.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Kelvin Gastelum.
All right, so the UFC wins continue to pile up for the oncoming force that is Kelvin Gastelum. If you can